Okay, so then we're backstage at the bumping mics, and you go, let's take a picture for my mama so I can show her how
But no,
she
you
looks
honestly
like
do look like my. You honestly do look like my mom though. So at 21,
the line started with me.
yeah,
oh,
you know
wow.
what? You started the line, dude.
When they cut it, they do the cross.
Yes, like
It's kind of
Foursquare.
amazing. Like the surgery is a cross, so it is Christian in a way.
And a lot more shallow than you think.
Can you try to talk regular without an accent?
Hello? It's me. I've been
knew you were gonna
wondering
say
why.
Hello, guys. Welcome to episode 105 of Anniewood. We have Uncle Lazer. Yes, you've been hearing me smash him all around town, just talking smack on him all around town, and we're here to have it out. So watch us fight and not get along even a little bit this whole episode. No, we had a really good episode, so please enjoy it. You can see the extended, uncensored version on our Patreon at patreon.com/Annie Lederman. And I am on the road, guys. I'm so excited. I just had a really fun time in Wisconsin and in Chicago. And now you can see me on November 14th through 16th in Connecticut at the Comics Roadhouse. Then I have my next Anniewood and Friends, November 19th at the Comedy Store. Then I'm going to be in Boston. I'm so excited. I'm coming to Boston the 22nd and 23rd. And then I think the next weekend, we're adding a last minute trip to Texas. We got to go hang out with some cows or whatever. So look for me in San Antonio the following weekend. And then I'm doing a New Year's thing at the Comedy Store. Check that out. And then also, guys, next month, I'm going to be in Anchorage. I'm going to be in Toronto. I'm going to be in Kansas City. And I'm going to be back in Florida. So always go to annielederman.com/shows to check out where I'm going to be. I can't wait to see you guys.
Welcome to Anniewood.
Sorry.
Oh, Mike, thank you for apologizing. Guys, we're here you've heard me talking smack about this guy left and right.
What do you mean?
Oh, you've heard me trash
What,
this guy left and right.
Thanks for having me. Yeah.
No, I was talking about I went to Skankfest and I got to call these people. I'm calling some guy Lazer. I'm calling some guy
Oh, I did.
Crack.
Someone did send me that.
Yeah.
So thank you very much.
I go,
dude.
what the hell's going on here? And then I was like, I'm a grown up. And then everyone's like, she's wearing pleather pants and she's calling herself a grown up. It was pretty funny. But yeah, I have the tall. He's so tall in person.
I'm 5'1.5", but I do my own stunts.
5'1". You're not 5'1".
I'm
How tall are you?
5'7".
5'7".
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Well, you're 5'9".
I'm 5'6".
Okay,
So
but
you're maybe your hair is kind of tall too.
Yeah. Well, you're taller than 5'6" for sure.
Well, I'm wearing.
Oh, the booties. What are those
Booties.
Uggs?
They're Uggs.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, drink pumpkin spice, turn to a witch in Halloween. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, we got him a beer. We have these beers around, and finally,
Yeah, I don't think we
they're
can show their
useful.
label. Well, okay.
We?
Well, guys, you got
Maybe you can get a sponsor.
You got a new sponsor.
You're gonna get a sponsor.
You're welcome, dude.
All right, so Uncle Lazer's here. He's coming in hot. He's wearing an outfit he's been wearing for 4 days. Tell us what
I
happened.
washed it.
Tell us what happened.
You know, I do this thing where I make terrible and rash decisions on
Like
the
coming
fly.
on this podcast.
Well, this is actually the highlight of my LA trip right here. I've been a fan of yours for a long time, and the dog loves me, so that's good. No, so I was like, hey, Scottsdale is the only place I've ever been in my entire life where if I don't leave at this point, I'll die here. I don't know how people do it. Everyone's good looking. They all have sexual intercourse with each other for clout, whatever. Cool, right? Well, I get there, and this nice young lady was with me and brought this bag, and then I get there, and I'm like, I'm 20 minutes till I board. They're not going to fly my bag. I was like, can you ship it to me? She goes, sure. So I sent it to an address, but then I changed the address because I went home with someone else when I got off the show because I blacked.
because you changed the address. So
But that was before I sent it, the
Okay.
address to send it to. I said, hey, I'll text you in the morning where to send it. Well, my phone died, so it was the last address I had sent her. And she's like, it's $561. You sure you want to do this? And I woke up a day and a half later and I go, well, I guess that's what we're going to pay and that's where it's going to go. But now it didn't make it to the apartment building or the lease office. And so now it's just lost in translation. You ever seen that movie where Tom Hanks gets lost in the...
Yeah, Terminal.
God, okay. I know I liked you, dude. You know good movies. This could be a
Oh,
great
yeah,
podcast. I can
Terminal.
feel it in my
So
orange
you're
slices.
saying that your suitcase is like, may as well have like eyes and a mouth and be Tom Hanks wandering around.
Yeah, just eating like taco sauce packages and ketchup and shit or whatever he's eating. Yeah, who gives a shit?
What kind of suitcase is it? Is it a big suitcase?
Yeah, it's huge. It's a hard shell. It's got like 12 days worth of clothes. because I don't route shit correctly. So
Do you have more than one pair of boots too? Is it like that type of thing? You
There's
got like cowboy hats in there?
There's probably $2,500, $2,800 worth of boots in there, which is one pair, one other pair, because that's the only thing I buy that's worth is boots.
Are these snakeskin?
Yeah, that's rattlesnake. I killed that rattlesnake myself, actually.
He actually watched us, or I guess he didn't see the feeding of the snakes yet. But you saw the
turtle.
The
Steven.
turtle we showed you. Turtle Tim Dillon.
Oh, Turtle Tim Dillon. Steven was a gecko? Steven's a dog.
We don't have a Steven.
Well, that's where you know what I'm
maybe
going,
next
dude.
is a Steven. Steven could be good. Okay, so you saw Todd was de-thawing mice, and it reminded you of a time in your life.
I drank the snake water.
Yep.
Defrost. I smell
It's
cheese
not
better.
snake water would be cooler. It's
What is
mouse
snake
water.
Mouse water.
Dead mouse. With kind of freezer burn too, because they've been frozen.
Yeah, well, it was crazy because I walked in and this mason jar of water is steaming with 17 rats in it. And I go, oh, that's why it smells like trash on the way up. I said, that's what we're smelling. She goes, I don't know where the smell's coming from. I go, it's the mice, Annie. It's the mice. So
The mice corpse. No, but I think about that all the time. I never drink out of the mason jars that Todd uses anymore because I don't know. I don't know if, even if it's like he poured the water out and I go and put water in it, I'll taste it. I'll taste
you
the
always
rottingness.
taste it.
Do you ever hang out with people where their vibes are so low that you can smell a corpse? I literally have had people where I'm like, I have to be friends with this person because when I'm around them, I can smell the decay of a corpse. Do you know what I mean?
You know, I don't have friends that work at the cemetery or anything like that. I never
It might be because I quit drinking. I can smell these things.
Oh, dude, is that let me ask you, because I haven't been doing comedy as long as y'all, but that's the thing, right? Everybody just gets sober at some point, right? Because I'm honestly been questioning it and thinking about it for a minute.
Well, when your bag's floating around, you go,
Man, I should make better decisions. You know?
Is that why you have the mullet to do that?
Yeah, it has emphasis.
It is. It's like kind of like a masculine girly
And
thing
I just seen all the dandruff that fell off of it. And that's actually hairspray, but that's fine.
Oh, I do see some.
Yeah, okay, let's not pour it out.
I can also see your nipple through your shirt. You have a see-through shirt. Your one shirt you have is see-through. But it's porous, so at least you don't have to wash it as much.
Never heard of her.
But I don't know if everyone gets sober. It's just, I think, I don't know. Is everyone sober that you know, Todd? Your dad quit drinking?
No, a lot of comedians are because people just can't handle it. People just can't handle it.
I was in a rock and roll band for a long time before I was, that's how I know how to play harmonica and shit like that. Play like all around the country and shit. And then I was in the oil field and everyone there just gets fucked up, right? And my mom all Metallica, right? Even Cliff Burton before he died. And hello, dog.
Do you know who your dad is? Or you're like,
yeah, my dad's the greatest human being I met. My mom and my dad are complete opposites. My mom, she's tagging up, but hello, how you doing?
I'm here.
And dogs love me. It's not a big deal. And babies too. Babies always stare at me, dude. It's weird. But my mom and dad are super different. But my mom like stays getting trashed, but she's the best woman in the world. But my dad's the greatest human being I remember in my life. They're total opposites. So my dad was always there, but I mean, I'm from like D-gens, you know, in the country. So like, but now that I'm traveling and stuff but now this has only been like, this is the most wild time of my entire life, but it's also the most stressful.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, I probably would have made better decisions had I not got fucked up the night before.
Well, the problem is we just have a lot of getting places. It's not like, it's fun what we do, but it's like we have a lot of getting places and everything's like a tight schedule.
Yeah.
So it sucks when one thing is off, you miss your flight or whatever. And I'm a flight misser without alcohol.
I've never missed one.
Ooh, I miss.
I've
missed. I've missed many a flight.
I get anxiety about that, so I don't miss them.
Yeah,
but
you said you have things timed out. You're like,
I time them out, and I do. My agent does a good like job of routing shit correctly. But like, I'm not like when I'm at home.
What's that like?
When I'm at home, I don't really drink. I'm not like addicted to any kind of thing where I'm like, oh, I need to have a drink.
Right.
But like, you know as well as I do, like, yeah, you do your comedy sets and shit, but as you're growing and coming up, a lot of it's networking too, right? So you have to be present in the scene. And I just know if I'm at a party and I'm talking to somebody and they're not drinking, I actually think, oh, they're a cop.
Yeah,
that's a cop. Yeah. So I'm a social drinker, but I don't have what they call off switch, you know? I'll have a couple 5 beers in and I'm just like, are you humping that?
Yes, he is. He's doing a slow humping.
Randy, settle down. You're making me Randy.
He's doing like a slow.
Son of a bitch. He looks like a T-Rex, a velociraptor like that. What a
Oh,
guy.
he's all done.
Oh, it's all
He's
right.
gonna
Yeah,
lick
just
it now.
let
He's
him
gonna lick up
finish.
the cum.
Oh yeah, you gotta. I do the same thing, bud. I mean,
He's
you cut from
licking
the
up
same
that-
cloth.
Good boy, Randy. Good job.
But yeah, so I'm just like, I don't have a switch. So like, I'll turn a Sunday fun day into a no call, no show Monday instantly,
Yeah.
right? And so I
Booze
don't
Day
fucking know.
Tuesday. You have Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah,
And then who's this here?
this one.
Yeah.
It's Ragnar from Vikings. Ragnar
that's
Roughbrook.
fun.
Yeah. Then Khaleesi, Mother of Dragons.
So cool.
Right. And then Marilyn, Hunter S.
Marilyn.
Thompson, the Joker, Heath Ledger's Joker. God bless his soul. And then Heisenberg from.
Right.
You can
That's
see my
cute.
nipple. Dude, your breath smells like shit, though. Holy
I know,
God.
he stinks.
Hey.
It's all that cum he's looking up.
Okay. All right. Well,
Randy, come here.
Randy, get down.
Come to
Randy,
mama.
you're just having a day, aren't you? Hell yeah, dude. At least I don't have my bag either. But yeah, so I probably should quit drinking, but as long
Well,
as
if you want,
I mean, I don't.
you don't have to.
I don't. 'Cause it's a good time.
But I don't judge people for drinking. I don't even notice when people are drunk, really, unless they're like f***ing wasted. It's just so like off my radar. I quit drinking 15 years ago. Almost
That's how
6
long it's
years.
been?
Yeah.
How old are you, if you
16.
don't mind me asking?
41.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Hell yeah, good for you, dude.
Oh, wait, we should talk about our meeting. What
Oh,
happened?
at the Chick-fil-A.
What Chick-fil-A are we talking about?
The one in Vegas, bro.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
first time
I
I-
thought Todd was like being silly. We met at the Chick-fil-A. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking
Where was
about?
the Chick-fil-A in Vegas?
In my head, Chick-fil-A is a place that is in Los Angeles that I go to. So I was like, when were we at a Chick-fil-A?
Oh, it's a national chain. They
No,
got
I
them other
know it
places.
is, but in my head, there's one.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
And also I was thinking of In-N-Out for some reason, but okay. So Chick-fil-A, that's one. But then we were backstage at the Bumping Mics show?
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
we're at backstage Bumping Mics at Skankfest. And you come up and you go, you look a lot like my.
Well, that was at Chick-fil-A where it happened, but I'll
Oh,
tell
is that
you.
where you said
yeah,
it?
no. Wait, boy,
Oh,
you must,
yeah, you came back
You
over.
sure you don't drink no more, darling? I mean, God damn.
I blend.
Yeah. No, I came up to you at Chick-fil-A because we was in line and you go, hey, Uncle Lazer,
I go,
Annie,
what's up?
nice to meet you.
I had a cowboy hat on. I
Yeah,
didn't.
no, I don't remember that.
Every time
It was
I
a-
see
it was
him,
a
I just
backwards
pop
hat.
on a hat.
Very lesbian vibes. I was like, she played softball growing up, not a big deal. And
Good
then,
boys baseball.
but I was like, because you do kind of look like my mom.
Okay.
A little bit.
Okay.
Like, and I was like, yo, you look like my mom at 21. I just want to tell you that. And then I just walked away.
Okay. But
it's
it
just
was
kind of a- it's a-
impressionable. But it was impressionable.
Cool, it's a temperature check, right?
Right, it
It's a
was
temperature check. No
impressionable.
one says that shit.
It was impressionable. So then we're with our friend Danny Burke, who watched the Danny Burke episode, if you guys haven't seen it. We're backstage at the Comedy Store during one of my shows, and he's like, oh, I'm friends with Uncle Lazer. And we're talking, and he told me to tell this girl to a pickup line. I go, what is it?
Oh, no.
And he goes, tell her she looks like your mom from when she was 21. I go,
That
let's
son of a bitch.
FaceTime him right now.
That son of a bitch. Yeah, dude.
Right now. But
Look,
it
dude,
wouldn't have occurred to him to not say that to me.
Well, look, dude, you just got to be off because everybody's out here shooting their shots. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I'll just be like, hey, darling, your belly button might cure cancer. No one goes at a belly button, but that's the on deck circle to pussy. You take a couple practice
But
cuts
then-
in there.
Okay, so then we're backstage at the Bumping Mics, and
Yeah.
you go, let's take a picture for my mama so I can show her
But
how
no,
she looks
you
like
honestly do look like my mom though. So at
Dude,
21.
the line started with me.
Yeah,
Oh,
look, you know
wow.
what? You started the line, dude. So
That is so funny. It was just so funny. I was like, huh. I was like, immediately. But you're a FaceTimer.
I do like to do that.
A FaceTime's fun. It's
Because
so
you get to read
inappropriate.
people's facial
It's
expressions. Right?
inappropriate, but it's great.
It's stupid. But
Yes.
it's like, yo, are we really friends or what?
No, I have a friend that our friendship has like actually dwindled because he will not FaceTime me. And I go, he wants to text. I'm like, I have too much to say to text. I could do a memo or something, but I'm like, I would rather.
Yeah,
just
you're a big
FaceTime.
memo gal. Because
I'll
he sent me
memo.
one of the memos and I said, okay, she can't spell, read, or write
No,
either.
no,
and
it's when I'm
that's fine.
driving.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
When I'm
That's fair.
driving.
That's fair.
But yeah, no, but it's like sometimes I have too much to say. I'm like, I don't want to type this.
No, it's too long. It's too long. And I feel like
But
a FaceTime.
and a FaCetime, it is invasive. It's fun.
Yeah, but it's just like, hey, how are you doing?
It's like a pop quiz of friendship.
Yes. Yeah. and it's-
Surprise! You're
yeah.
seeing your friend right now.
It's like, oh, you're busy? Well, answer.
Well, you're close with your parents. Do you FaceTime your parents?
Well, my mom and my dad both have Androids. So they
Oh,
still,
that's-
honestly, they don't even know the war's over, to be honest. So
That's actually devastating because
Yeah.
FaceTiming is the best for if you like your parents.
Yeah, and when you send a text message and it's green.
Oh,
If she said, hey, earlier today, she said, hey, I'm buying a new car. Tell your boy Ruggles I'm coming down there. That's my boy. And he works at the Finnegan Dodge dealership down there. And she's like, hey, will you send me Ruggles' number? And then I try to share the contact. I'm like, oh, that doesn't work. I have to literally type out this phone number for you.
did I just tell you I really thought you were a character and I'm realizing you're not actually
Oh,
a
no.
character?
And everybody says that
This-
shit, bro.
I was like, wow, what do you be for Halloween when you're already a character every day?
Dude, people are actually being me for
That's
Halloween.
cute.
And I'm like, Mom, we've made it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know? But I can't FaceTime her and tell her that because she's a piece of shit. So.
I had that one year.
People were you?
Yeah, because I used to always wear this one leopard print jacket and these art sunglasses. And I had a sword. It was a lot. I'm a prop bitch. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a prop.
What is that?
Shirtless
What's that?
Cowboys. This is from my original solo podcast, Inspiration.
Hell
That was
yeah.
my background, so I keep a little homage to
I
it.
like that.
Yes, the Naked Cowboys. We
Mm.
love them. But yeah, you're not really a character.
No, this is me all the time.
And am I doing a Southern accent, Todd?
No, you're good.
It's hard. The minute
Do
you came in, I was like, oh, well, heedy how. Here we go.
Oh,
It's
now the
like
Naked
so
Cowboys
hard.
make sense. Yeah.
It really is hard to not immediately start doing a Southern
I'm
accent.
fixing to put a
for
dip
people.
in too. I hope that's okay.
Go for
Okay,
it.
all
Get
right.
as country as you want.
All right. Well,
But I always do that with Southern people, and then you got to be really careful. You do not want to do black scent real quick.
blackface?
No, blackface. Come on. Is
What?
that what you use that for too? Oh no, it's not that type of dip, right?
No, it's still nicotine. It's just snus.
But it's not the.
Yeah, it's not
brown kind
loose
you
because
could
I got
put
the
over-
gingivitis. And then,
You got to be careful of that. Your teeth, your gums never go back.
yeah, and my teeth are falling out too. But
Is it weird to floss when you have so
I
many
don't need
gaps
it.
in
I
your
bleed
teeth?
too much when I floss. I don't even do it no more.
But it'll stop bleeding if you floss.
Don't think it will because it just keeps bleeding.
You have to be
nonstop.
good to your teeth.
I'm trying to. And then the other day I was eating fajitas. I said the other day about a year ago, and one of my piece of bone wedged in there and broke that tooth off. And now it's just rotting out my nerve. I got to get it for the root canal set in, but I ain't got the insurance. So we're just going to
I
figure it out.
know. And then you had to spend all your tooth money on that bag that you lost.
Oh,
No, the dentist will charge you a lot though. The dentist is kind of crazy where they're like, you need this thing or you're going to have complete decay and like
Yeah.
this side of your jaw. It's going to be $5,000 and you need to do it within the month. And you're like, what?
well, I found one that does a payment plan. You pay $100 a month. So that's
Okay.
not, because even when you have dental insurance, that don't do anything.
Right.
It doesn't do anything. And then when you go there, they make you feel like a piece of shit. Say, look, dude, I get it. I didn't brush my teeth for a little while. Okay, quit
But do
making
you
me feel
floss
like a
before you go in?
huh?
Do you floss before you go
No,
in? To
and
look-
my mouth bleeds profusely when I floss. I dated a witch there for a little while, right? And she would do the tongue scraping thing.
Mhm.
She made me floss and do all that. And then
She
made
scraped
me,
your tongue for you?
yeah,
Ew.
yeah. Yeah, but she's tried to stab me with a
Todd,
knife.
I'll do that with you.
She's crazy, but I love her. I hope she's okay. She got hit by a train, so
Well,
I pushed her.
you can't be messing with the dark magic.
No, it's bad. She,
What kind of witch stuff did she do?
well, I know everything about horoscopes on accident now. I don't want and numbers charts and all
Yeah.
that shit. We did a little blood ritual thing where we cut our hand and sucked each other's. She had a like a snapping turtle. I'm gonna hang out with her. I love her very much. So,
The
But-
snapping turtle good.
well, you have a little turtle, you know, Steven down there. We've seen him. Yeah, nice little feller. And so, yeah.
I hope her pussy was a little bigger than his.
And then she shoved that little thing on my butt that one time that vibrated and made me freeze up like a little board.
Was it like a jade thing?
It was like this little vibrating little, I don't know, moon crystal or whatever.
There's a thing called shamanic de-armoring, which is
That
it's like
French?
a retreat. It's very not French. I'm sure the French people would do it. But it's like basically like a shamanic retreat where I don't know what really goes on. All I know is that they put vibrating butt plugs and front plugs, you just have them in all your holes and they just vibrate you.
Christ almighty.
Is that in your algorithm? They have like these like healing things and it's basically a guy just like fingering a woman. It's like, and she's
Oh,
going,
right.
ah. Did you
Yeah,
ever
yeah,
get that in your
yeah,
thing?
yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
what the fuck is this?
Yeah. Well,
What is it called? Reiki?
Yeah, but
Oh,
I
they
don't
have a
think you're
name
supposed to
for it.
touch people when you do Reiki.
but
I don't think-
apparently inside of a male's asshole, there's a G spot.
Yeah.
And if activated correctly, you'll literally come a bottle of Hidden Valley Ranch. And it's incredible.
It's a guy spot.
It's a geyser
That's
spot.
what it's called.
Comes out like Fix-A-Flat.
How long did it take? Was it a quickie?
Yeah, 30 seconds in, I've never had that before. And it fucking,
Are you inching your ass over to the girls now?
What? Yeah.
In bed, you're just sort of like,
I like to be a little
closer and
spoon.
closer.
I like to be a little spoon. Just go ahead and throw a finger in there, baby. Give me that little rusty hook. You know what I'm talking about? Hell yeah.
Guys, we were just in Chicago. The changing weather going from California to Chicago, we were crusty, we were crunchy, our skin was dry. It was horrible. I'd forgotten my OneSkin. I couldn't wait to come back. You can't let the cold weather seasons dry out your skin, guys. You can't do it, okay? Let me be the guinea pig. You got to switch to OneSkin. You got to get that radiant, young-looking skin no matter what time of year it is. I'm wearing barely any makeup, and my skin looks good. I was on a live stream today, and people were going, oh my God, your skin, your skin, your skin. I said, I know. It's OneSkin. OneSkin is scientifically proven to reverse skin's biological age by reducing the number of aged skin cells by up to 50%. That's right. That's why my skin looks 50% younger. It looks like it's 21, like it's 20 and a half. It'll strengthen your skin's barrier, improve skin's health markers, and diminish the visible signs of aging, because I'm not doing it, guys. I will not age. I refuse to. To celebrate the holidays, OneSkin has launched their limited edition holiday bundle featuring travel sizes of the OS1 face, OS1 eye, and OS1 body. And it all comes in a cute leatherette bag. That's right, baby. OneSkin is the world's first skin longevity company. OneSkin addresses skin's health at the molecular level, targeting the root causes of aging so skin behaves, feels, and appears younger. It's time to get started with your new face, eye, and body routine at a discounted rate today. Get 15% off with the code Annie at oneskin.co. That's 15% off at oneskin.co with code Annie. Support the show and tell them that we sent you. We only have one body, one skin, and only you can choose to make it better. Age healthy with OneSkin. Guys, the holiday seasons are here. It is for the eaters out there. It's not an easy season. You want to eat. You don't want to ignore your mom's cooked food. I go home to see Todd. All she's got stuffing. She's got bread. She's got all this stuff out. But this year I'm going to be able to actually eat some of it because I'm bringing her hero bread. That's right. I'm going to send a beautiful Asian woman some hero bread to mix in with her beautiful American Thanksgiving meal. You don't got to worry about the carbs anymore. Hero bread is here to save the day. It's that soft, fluffy experience you love without all the guilt. And I'm off Ozempic now, okay? I'm off the semaglutide. I've got to eat well. I have no excuses anymore. I got hero bread to help me. It's flavorful. It's delicious. It has 0 to 1 gram of net carbs, 0 grams of sugar, and a whole lot of fiber. So you can cacas it all out. And I am so grateful to this bread. Bread is back, baby. Todd just eats sandwiches all day, and I've just been watching him eat sandwiches our whole relationship until hero bread came into our lives, and now I can actually enjoy some too. Cozy up with a grilled cheese, have some Hawaiian rolls with dinner, or check out their tortilla and burger buns. Eat the things you love without sabotaging your fitness goals. We are healthy girlies, aren't we, over here at Anniewood? We are ripped and rich, and we can't just be eating any bread out there. That's why we can enjoy bread again with Hero Bread and still be so cute. Hero Bread is offering 10% off your order of their new recipe. Go to hero.co and use code Annie at checkout. That's Annie at HERO.co. To all you renters out there, do you ever feel like you're just watching your money vanish into thin air? It's time to turn things around and start earning some serious rewards with Bilt Rewards. Bilt is breaking ground as a new neighborhood rewards program that hooks you up with points on your rent. Every month you pay your rent and watch the Bilt Points roll in. With over 500 airlines and more than 700,000 hotels and properties, you can also use points to book fitness studio classes or even redeem points towards future rent payment. They're designed to meet your lifestyle. Bilt Points have consistently been ranked the highest value point currency by the Point Guys and Bankrate. Get started and pay your rent hassle-free through the Bilt Rewards app. Earn points by paying rent right now when you go to joinbilt.com/Annie. That's joinbilt.com/Annie. Make sure to use our URL so they know that we sent you. Join built.com/Annie to start earning points for your rent payments today.
Oh, you got a hat full of questions.
All right. So I try to
If you
channel the
can't
spirits.
read them, let me know because I
try to channel the spirits and come up with these questions. So I can't be held responsible, but I channeled Todd to do it this time. So I can't be held responsible for any of these.
we wrote it like 10 minutes, like 5 minutes. Well, actually, because sort of while you were here already, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
perfect. Oh, you guys are like me. Okay, good. Yeah.
Well, I like to do it maybe an hour before because I'm settled in. But I took Adderall today and I cleaned the shit out of my apartment.
I'm gonna need one before we go,
Oh,
though.
I'll give you
I
an
honestly
Adderall,
wish you would have gave me one
I
before
will
this podcast.
Adderall your
Because
ass
guess
up.
what was in my bag that they lost? Okay.
Wait, I want to talk to you about you did Steph's podcast. Is it hard? People can't tell your voices apart.
You know what? That's the thing. So many people tag me in her shit and tag me. What? I get it, bro.
Randy, enough. He wants you to hold the toy while he humps it.
Yeah, no, I get it.
He wants to have a threesome with you.
Well, it's gonna cost you.
No, Steph is the
I love her, Dad, because a lot of people back, because before I did comedy and shit, I got famous on the internet. The first video I ever posted on
What did
TikTok.
you post?
So, like, I was in oil fields still at the time, and a boy that I played baseball with, Ruggles, he's like, yo, I just had a private Facebook and Snapchat. And he said, hey, send me these Snapchat videos, I'll make you a TikTok. I said, all right. And so I got off of work, and I would jog when I got off of work. I ran like 5 miles. And as I'm walking, I remember
Why did you stop doing that?
The oil field stuff?
The working out.
Okay. You know what? I hurt my shoulder. You know?
Me too.
And no, but I got off work and I'm walking and I said, I made it stupid. I thought it was the dumbest shit. I was like, when Miley Cyrus said everybody in line for the bathroom trying to do lines in the bathroom, I said, I felt that because I do drugs.
Yeah.
But I told my mom I'm going to quit, but it's summer, so we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see. And I was stupid as shit. And I sent it to him. I went and took a shower, went to bed, and I got up to work at 5:30.
And he was posting it for you.
He posted and he goes, yo, look at it. It had 8 million views and I had 50,000 followers overnight.
And is it because you said it to him and he was like, you should post this?
No, I just made a video talking to my camera like I went on
then
Snapchat.
You were like, fix this.
I just said, here. And he just posted it raw. And he just, wow.
Awesome.
First video ever. So.
And it was you being nonsense, so that's good too. So
and
you
that's
don't
me.
have to,
It's kind of my brand.
Then you don't have to be.
But then everything I posted would get like 1 million, 2 million views every single time. And then people started tagging me in Steph's stuff and people would tag her in my stuff. And then, yeah, just like we kind of talked the same. She got the same haircut.
Yeah.
Apparently she's got hemorrhoids. I've got that too.
So funny about her
she called today on the podcast, she called it butt cuts. Apparently she took too big of a shit and ripped her intestine lining in her asshole. And I said,
an ass gash. Oh, I know. She's so funny. I like her because I think I have this problem. You probably have it too. We just like can't help but like tattletale on ourselves, like whatever thing is happening. Like I can't have like a secret about my body if something crazy is going on.
And also I think people think it's authentic, right?
Yeah.
Like everybody thinking this shit, you know? But like when you say it from a place of relevancy and relatability, people are like, God damn it, I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
You know,
it's like
so
we're all sitting on a hemorrhoid, right?
Yeah, well,
isn't everyone just sitting on a hemorrhoid?
The little pink balloon knot. I got them at the bottom. You know?
I had to get a whole skin tag removed, but that's
what?
You can watch it on Steph Infection. But I'll just tell quick because it is funny. Okay, so I had to get the skin tag. I thought it was just gonna be like a little surgery on my ass and on my hole. I thought it was just gonna be like a little.
Did they put you under anesthesia for that?
They put me. It was a whole thing. I was like in stirrups. It was like at a hospital. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like I thought it was gonna be 10 seconds. Like I thought I'd be like, bing, and be out of there. They didn't put me under, but it was like full, like they were injecting me all these. It was just insane. So then I had gone in and just like regular like yoga pants because I thought I was just going to be like leaving like regular.
No.
So then they gave me like an ice diaper. So then when I'm leaving, it looks like, and the guy that had been doing the valet, because it was like the hospital made you valet your car. When I went in, he had been like hitting on me. And then when I came out, he was like going to hit on me. And then I just had this like big bulge coming out of my ass. It looked like I'd gotten a gender reconsignment surgery.
Have you ever seen one of those?
What, the surgeries? I've seen little bits, yeah.
You ever seen like a wiener that's been turned into?
They cut them into fours and put it in.
Not Christian. I got trans fish the other day, but we won't talk about that.
Isn't it weird though that when they cut it, they do the cross?
Yeah, it's like
it's kind of amazing. Like the surgery is a cross, so it is Christian in a way.
And a lot more shallow than you think.
Yeah, you think
a lot more shallow,
deeper.
Yeah,
you can really push your penis inside, guys. I want you to try harder. Don't just talk. I want you to actually try to inserted inside. Think about it. Have you ever tucked a mangina recently?
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'll just
think-
do it at parties just cuz.
I think 100% of guys have done it. I talk about it on stage, and some guys try to pretend like I'm like, you've never just even alone wanted to know what it would look like if you just had like a little.
Would you?
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
exactly.
Yeah.
I used to do it during beer pong as a like a distraction.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you turn around, it's the little Billy goat. You know?
I wish we could do something like that. I always say we stick a hot dog in there or something. We just don't have we can't pull it
Just
inside
turn
out.
around, you got a lit up butt plug
Just
in
like,
there like
bing.
Rudolph.
But it's like sex stuff with girls isn't as fun. Like if I were to do something like that at a party, everyone would get weird.
No, see, I don't know who he's partying with. That'd be the coolest shit in the world, dude.
No, but everyone would be like, okay, people would start panting. You guys aren't the same as us. We'd be like, this is silly, he's doing it. We're not like wet, like, oh my God, we gotta bang. I'm like, anything, because I used to because I have small boobs, so I would like flash guys because I thought it was funny. But then I started noticing, like, it changed my friendships.
Really?
Yeah, the guys would be like, oh, and I'm like, what? Like, you'd just see a shift in their faces.
My mom would f my friends, and that changed a lot of
Is
friendships.
that true?
Come on now. Come on.
Really? She'd like make you a bologna bowl and then be like, I'm gonna bang.
Yeah, he'd be like, yo, is he single? I'm like, Mom,
He's 17.
he's the neighbor. Yeah.
Single? What are you talking about? You think he's married?
Oh, shit.
All right.
What do we got?
Would you shave your mullet or move to LA forever?
LA.
Yeah, LA rules, Todd. That's a bad one.
Honestly, the weather is great.
It's
Now,
so, like-
here's an even better question. Will I shave my mother or get trans surgery?
Oh, yeah.
It was really up the ante.
What would you do?
Shaving my mullet.
Let's do it.
Shaving my mullet.
What do you think would happen if you shaved your mullet? I think it
I'm
would
actually
be,
handsome as f without this mullet, too.
Okay.
Yeah, your boy been. Yeah, I wasn't first round draft pick, but like.
How long did you have the mullet?
I
Pre-Theo?
remember-
Is it a post-Theo mullet?
Well, it wasn't even. It was about like 4 years ago when I was still in the oil field.
So
We
post.
was at a gas station in Jao, New Mexico, where dreams go to die.
I love New Mexico. You take
I
me to
didn't- no,
any
no.
part of New Mexico. New Mexico's
this
crazy.
part.
No.
Not
Even
this
those
part.
parts. Even those parts.
No.
No, we watch Cops. New Mexico's everything. They had to say that you cannot film Cops in Albuquerque anymore because it
But
was
see,
so
you
bad.
talking about the beautiful parts. That's where I shot that movie out with Cowboy, Albuquerque, Santa Fe, dope as shit. I
Santa Fe,
snowboard
I
out
lived
there.
7 years.
I
7 years I lived
snowboard
there.
out there. And
That was
then
my home.
Rio Dosa, great.
Uh-huh.
What I'm talking about is
No, I know. It's crazy.
where they used to test nuclear bombs.
No, it's crazy. Yeah.
So I saw a boy walk out the gas station, young cat, and he had this fucking flowing bowl. And I go, you know what?
It's
I'm
time.
doing that.
What did you have before? Did you have long hair or short hair?
Nah, I had, I used to have long hair down
Did
on my
you do
back.
a low pone?
Low? What is that?
Like a low ponytail?
I never did ponytail.
No ponytails.
No ponytail. Or man bun.
It is actually, to have just long hair now has become the mullet. Like mullets used to be like
Look at you, dude.
yeah, you're being insane,
Dude,
Randy.
I know you. I haven't
smell
showered
that
in days,
cheese.
dude. You got it, dude.
smell that
God damn,
Famunda.
I love them.
He wants some famunda. And then what's the thing you were acting in? Are you allowed to talk about it yet?
Yeah. So Donald Cowboy Cerrone is a UFC fighter,
Mhm.
Hall of Fame UFCer, one of the best fan favorites of all time, one of the best fighters of all time. And he called me about a year ago, and he said, "Hey man, I'm writing this Western and shit, thinking about putting you in it." And then the writer's strike happened, so they kind of shelved it. And then about a month and a half, 2 months ago, I was in Indianapolis, and I was doing a show, and he called me right before the show. He said, "Hey man, we got greenlit by Netflix." He's like, "I wrote you in a part." And
Yeah.
he said, "I wrote this just for you. No one else can play this role now." And he said, "I need a gritty, nasty Southern motherfucker that's mean as sin." He said, "You're going to be a Confederate officer that's gone rogue after the war." He said, "No one else can play this." And I said, "Man, all right." He goes, "Man, it's a big production." He said, "You're going to get your SAG card, the whole 9 yards." He said, "It's a big deal." And I said, "Well, man, let me go get acting lessons, just to kind of know everything when I get on set." And he said, "Good." He goes, "Because your first scene is a scene."
And did they put fake blood on your butthole when you got raped?
See, everybody keeps saying it like that, dude. Like, I know I
Did
get
they just use your hemorrhoid?
I'm 5'1.5". I get it. Someone can take advantage of
Just
me.
say you're 5'1.5" is so funny.
But I was like, man, you wrote this just for me? No one else can do this? And I was like, I don't know if they offer classes at the acting place. And then, so I just been tying Boy Scout knots in my room nonstop leading up to it. But I honestly went on set, and it was one of the coolest experiences of my life, because the lady that I was like having, but having dialogue with her, and
Was it method acting? Did you kind of throw her around in the trailer?
Well, that's, but I have to grab her, like by her neck, by her hair. It's all like kind of ad lib too. And after each take, I'm like, yo, I'm not pulling you too hard. Okay. Like, cause I was raised by a single mom. So I love women. And I was like, is that too hard? And she goes, quit being a puss. I said, bitch, I'll bite your nose off right now. And then we got into it, had the best take of the scene. So that was cool. So it was fun. So that's coming out and shit. So I'll be out in the first part of the year. And then apparently there's a big ass producer on there and they're like, yo, how long you been acting? And I said, about 12 hours.
Yeah.
But I said, I got a face for.
What did you, do you have any other scene you made to play? It's crazy.
Yo, can I do a question I have here? I got one, dude. Tell me you get fucking weird DMs like I get weird DMs. Tell me you get some of the strangest shit. I
turned my DMs off.
Really?
And then I just turned them back on and I realized how many partnership things I missed. How many promotional things that I missed.
Yeah, see, that's
it's really sad. It's actually sad.
That's the only reason I got to keep them on. But boy, I get some weird shit.
I was getting, it used to be really bad. Once I got it was actually my favorite dick pic I've ever been given. The guy was in Indian style, but instead of having the feet crossed, he had them heeled together. And then the penis was laid atop
the Air Force Ones?
Feet. No, they were bare. Oh. It was really gay. It was like the gayest.
That's very Old Testament.
Penis pic to send to a girl. His feet were in prayer. And his penis was laid atop.
Holy hamburgers.
Isn't that funny?
That's nuts.
That's hilarious. I was like, I shouldn't see your heels too. But I was just like, ew, just knowing how flexible he was. I was just imagining him with like a arched back, which is to me, the least sexy position of a man is an arched
back like a scared
his
cat.
Ass, his ass like perched up. I'm like, okay. Unless Todd does it to be funny. I perched her ass up and that girl got in there in that G-spot hole.
Well, as soon as it went in, I just froze up like, you never seen Ed, Ed and Eddie plank? Like we're just stiff as a board. Yeah, I just like, oh God. And I shit myself everywhere and came at the same time. And she's like, safe word's Epstein's Island. And I just named everybody off the flight list, So hell yeah.
Why do we never? Oh, because they killed him. Is that why we never got the flight list?
Did he?
Yeah. What the hell is going? When do we find names? Randy, do you have the names? Who do you think it is? Let's guess. Allegedly.
On the flight list?
Yeah. Did he?
Oh shit. But Leonardo DiCaprio went to hiding, didn't he? And I don't know. I mean,
how could he not be on it?
He didn't date all them young girls now. I mean, date some, which is cool. But I like older women too. I like when they look like a Buick seat, something about it.
Listen, I don't mind guys dating younger girls. Just make sure they're legal.
Yeah, I mean, because Steph was giving fucking Anthony Kiedis a bunch of shit for dating that girl that's like 19. I said, well, that's illegal, I know, it's weird. It is like, you just think like, wow, that's got to be a weird conversation. I mean, because look, as I get older, like woman with some kids, there's going to be some shit in there, but then you get like a little 20-year-old or something. And you don't have to talk as much. But do you do though? But then, because then like you just come in 30 seconds because that's incredible, right? And then you just sit there and apologize. Like, I swear to God, this never happens for 30 minutes. It was you. And then you got to watch True Blood for the rest of the night. And I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So it just, it's a lot. Look, at the end of the day, I'm starting to realize, especially now that the limelight shit started, I was pretty good with women prior to this. But now you get like a lot, I guess, that clout chasing shit or whatever. Yeah. But if I can't fuck with you up here, like mentally stimulated, then like, no matter how hot you are, you're probably crazy. And all I can think about is horror stories. Yeah. And so I'm just like, I'll just go home and fuck a guy, Yeah, so. If they're like objectifying you, they can with you more. They're like, oh, you're a thing that I can get. And then they want to keep that and they want the clout. They want part of that. Yeah. Do you ever post pics with girls? Yeah, I do. But then that up other things, right? But I don't really care because at the end of the day, like, I think if you're just honest with somebody and communicate, like, look, baby girl, I don't have enough time for myself, let alone another human being. But if you want to come, baby, we're on the road. If you want to come down to Austin one weekend and take a shot at the title, I will show you the best time of your life in that city, and I'll pay for everything. I'll be cordial. We have a grand old time, but you can't expect me to like answer every text message you send me. I just don't have that time right now. And maybe this is like ruining my shot to be like a dad at some point down the road. But right now I gotta focus on this career. I don't have time. You're just having fun right now. It's better. Like, aren't you glad you weren't married and then Ben got big? That would suck. I'm glad I ain't got no kids, but I don't think I'm fertile because
Yeah, that's
I
what
never
we all say.
No, but I ain't never really even pulled out of a driveway, and I ain't never got nobody pregnant.
You never got a house pregnant?
Never, nothing.
Garage pregnant? All right. Would you live in Texas your whole life, but you have to be in a gay relationship, or live in Portland, but only hook up with drug addicts?
Portland. Yeah. The gay thing never really been my, and I know handsome motherfuckers, you know, I do. But it's crazy. The other day, there's a gay comic that was staying with me for a while, great comic. And
Did he teach you about the G-spot?
No, I've been knowing that. Yeah, you like what you like. But the other day, this is like how progressive like the gay community is, and I never really understood it till like, because where I'm from, we don't really have that, you know.
Yeah.
Like we burn trash for fun. We f our relatives because it's cost effective, you know.
Yeah.
Like, and so like he's with me, and like we was playing Call of Duty the other day, and we're fucking up these little 12-year-olds like on the game and stuff, and his phone goes off. He goes, "Hey man, I got to go down the road here. I got to go see this man about his pool." And I said, "You're doing pools now on the side?" And he goes, "No, he just hit me up on Grindr. I'm going to go talk to him about his pool." I go, "I don't know what that means."
Yeah.
He goes, "I'll be back in about an hour." I said, "All right, dude." I said, "You need a ride?" He goes, "No, it's like 4 blocks." So he walks down there, he comes back, he gets back online, and he's like, I was like, "How was it? What happened?" He goes, "Oh yeah, we can use this pool all summer." I go, once again, I don't know what you're talking about. He goes, "Oh yeah, this dude hit me up on Grindr. I went over there and I blew him in his car out front of his driveway, and now we can use his pool." And I was like, "Did you
Were
know?"
there people in the house that he had to?
His wife and kids were, yeah. And
But
so,
how would you be aware? But how does he explain these random comics coming to swim in his pool?
yeah, see, that's a conversation.
And
Once again,
gay boys have cute little swimsuits too.
And look, the gay guy he's a handsome young fella. He was an Abercrombie fish model, good looking dude. And I'm like, yo, you didn't even know this guy. You had to take him to Chili's, Southwest egg rolls, none of that. You just went over there and blew him. He goes, "Yeah, and now we can use his pool all summer."
Pool
and I said,
access.
"Colton, we have a community pool here that's great too." He goes, "Yeah, but now we got a hot tub." And I said, "You know what, dude? Gays rule."
Colton, I know him. He is handsome.
Yeah,
He's so cute.
One night I brought
beautiful boy.
I brought this girl home from the bar, and I got this other comic named Dean that stayed down there, and he found this janitor suit and cut the sleeves off. He drives NASCAR or whatever. And he's sitting down there because his bed hurts his back and he has sleep apnea. So this chick walks in with me after the bar, and she sees this goofy motherfucker in a janitor's outfit with this Bane mask on his face and a generator going off on the recliner. I know she's thinking, well, they're making meth. You know, I'm going to get...
It does look scary.
It looks terrible.
She's like, is this that guy from the scene in that movie?
Yeah. But then Colton comes down in his little brief boxers, handsome as all
Makes
hell.
her feel safe
And
as
he
hell.
goes, "Hey, darling, my name's Colton." And he wingmanned it inadvertently. The best I've seen. And guess who just beat the brakes off that old Clydesdale? Me.
But you know what it is, too? It's like he's actually so hot that he makes you guys hotter because he's so handsome and not obtainable that it rubs off and just brings your guys' handsomeness up. If you just have a hot gay friend that wants nothing to do with tuna.
Actually, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then he wanted to blow my brother. So that's cool, you know. But yeah, we'll see, you know, whatever.
That means he wants to blow you.
I know secretly, but I don't.
If he goes, "I want to blow your brother," he's like, "I want to blow someone that's like really close to you."
Wieners are ugly. And I love my
They
wieners.
are disgusting.
And I put it everywhere.
They are disgusting.
But I can't. I grew up by a power plant. I can't.
I gotta watch Todd every morning. He's putting his penis on to the snakes. The snakes are going to try to.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's
Actually, I'm getting a snake now.
It's,
You know what?
the snakes are darting around thinking they're getting a mouse. A rat, excuse me, a rat. Not a mouse, a rat. Okay. Todd, this happened to me on my last one. Because we just go off of what we think the person is like if we don't know them that well. And then it's totally wrong. And then all the questions are like the same theme. Okay. Would you rather be forced to talk like a normal person or never be able to shoot a gun again?
You know.
It's so funny what he thinks of you.
Boy, you know what, dude?
I'm just doing Texas, stereotypes.
Yeah, well, you know.
Can you try to talk regular without an accent?
Hello? It's me.
I
I've been
knew you were gonna
wondering
say
why
it.
the things of all you they used to be.
The Southern accent, for some reason, is the easiest one to mimic, I think.
It is.
And then it gets hard. Like
British is pretty.
Asian's fun. Australian, I would have to really learn. Because I don't know the difference between that and
Hello, governor. Is that?
Hello. I know. I always do. There's always a shrimp. There's a Barbie. It's like.
I think is it Barbie?
Shrimp on the Barbie, like barbecue.
Yeah, but shrimp on the Bobby. Not Barbie. This isn't that
Bobby?
movie with shrimp on the Bobby. Like on a
Maybe.
grill, the lines, the grill rack is called a Bobby.
Look it up, Todd. Is it shrimp? But shrimp on the Barbie's from the movie, right?
Shrimp on the Bobby, not the Barbie.
But the Barbie's the movie.
Barbie
Shrimp
is
on
a
the
movie,
Barbie.
and it's a
Who
doll.
says shrimp on the Barbie? It's Ace Ventura, right?
No, it's like an Australian thing.
No, but who said it in a movie that made it?
I don't
my
know,
head?
like Crocodile Dundee or
Yeah.
something.
That's not a knife. This is a knife. You know.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. Relax, dude.
I thought it was short for barbecue. Okay.
Yeah, it is. Barbie.
But why is it called a Bobby?
What? That's how they say it, and I could
Oh,
be
they
wrong.
say it that way.
Yeah.
Oh, you're teaching me the
Yeah.
accent. Okay.
I just
okay.
look like a dumb redneck.
No. I'm the dumb redneck. See, this whole time.
You're from Philly, though.
I'm the Philly.
Dude, actually, Philly Helium is one of the best clubs.
Isn't it cute? I'm doing a
fucking
one-nighter there.
I fucking love it there, dude. Dude, I miss Vulcan, though, at Kill Tony's, though, because people were up on the
I
rafters and
think
it
for
felt
Kill
like
Tony it was fun.
because
but
it was
for doing
packed
just
and it
regular
felt like a
stand-up,
gladiator pit. Everybody looking
There's like
down.
100 of you guys on stage. Were you on when I was on?
No, dude, I missed that one, dude.
One. I've been on 3 times. Or only one since you've been around.
Yeah, well.
Only one since it's
That
mattered.
was the first time I ever did stand-up ever. Was the first time I got killed
Really?
up on Tony.
That's fun.
Yeah, I guess.
And then they're like, headline all across America. And
yeah,
they're
it'd be like,
okay,
hey, do an
I'm
hour.
going to do a 49-minute Q&A, guys.
Yeah, let me tell you about my life, you know?
Why don't you tell me a story? And then they're like, I know, it's kind of hard.
But honestly, though, I will say, because I didn't do the open mic route, and honestly, if I'd have started that way, because I did some the other night in Chicago, I'm like, this is awful.
It
Like,
hurts.
like, dude,
But you
even
have
if
to hurt a little bit.
you do, but
It'll hurt somewhere in your career.
I feel
You'll
like
get that pain somewhere. I
Oh,
don't
no,
know
I've-
where
I've
it will
got it.
land.
Yeah.
I don't know where it will land, but you will get it.
Oh, you know we're bombing in front of 250 people because you have no
Sold
jokes
out.
and you just have shooting from the hip. Yeah, it taught me a lot of shit real quick because I'm doing hours when I don't have an hour, and it makes you learn. Like watching clips, I'm like, oh, I'm dog shit.
Yeah.
But now I finally feel like my persona, my
Right,
comedy
they
is
like
catching
your
up.
personality. So it's like you have leeway in that. You're
do.
still going to put on a good. You're a showman, so you're going to put on a good show.
For
no
sure,
matter
you have
what.
charisma, but you have to write jokes, and it took me a minute to
Yeah.
understand. But now, like, it's like I learned that, like, even in transitioning and switching,
Well, you
there's
are transitioning.
there's-
I thought you weren't gonna.
hello,
thought
it's
you
me.
I thought you chose to keep the mullet. Okay. If there was a girl stranded naked on an island, would you save her or live inside a, what does that say?
A brewery.
For a year.
Live inside a brewery.
You could live inside a brewery or you could save a naked girl on an
I'm
island.
saving that naked girl. Yeah, I love her very much.
But what if it turns out she's 16 and you get there and you're like, oh my God, I just have to cover her up. I can't even play.
Well, you know,
No, you would have known.
2
ahead of
years
time.
until.
You would have known ahead of time.
Sometimes you just gotta
Which-
plant the seed and walk away. You know
I
what I'm
have
saying?
planted
Well,
the seed of a bad joke. What if she was 79? We should have gone up.
I'll
Up or down.
peel that scab back and get after it.
Let's peel it apart. All right.
Jesus.
Are you plugging anything?
Just
The tour? What's your address? What's your address? What's your email? What's your website?
841. No, Uncle Lazer Comedy. Everything's there, shows on and stuff. I got a little breaking tour for the holidays because you know it's slow down there, and then just YouTube my Drunk Uncles podcast, and then I'm actually adopting this dog. So if y'all want to send some food and some play toys, they can. And then yeah, I don't know. I'll be everywhere. I'm about to take over the world just because I'm a piece of shit.
And he's got a movie coming out. You can see him. R-A-P-E.
And I also get my throat slit in the scene too. So like, blood explodes.
I was in
I'm gonna show you some
Terrifier 3
stuff.
and I didn't get killed. I'm the only person that didn't die in this damn movie. I want to be killed so bad.
Dude, when they
I'm
put that little
jealous.
blood machine on there and it pops.
I know. Oh my God. I watched a lot of the kill scenes and I was like, I am so jealous.
Yes.
Anyway, you're the best. It was fun. It's fun to continue to
Thank
get to
you
know
for having me. It
you. And
cost
you don't
me
have to quit drinking.
$147 million.
You have to quit drinking.
Well,
But if you want to, I can help you. But it's not that hard.
just give me an Adderall. We'll cost more. Hey,
But I
make
will
sure,
give you Adderall.
make sure to get your cat spayed and neutered. Shout out Bob Barker.
That's right. Peace, bitches.
Anyone's gonna save the world, yeah. When everything's burning, their voices stylish, reliable. Anniewood's gonna save the world, yeah. When everything's burning, the verses keep returning, bringing us together, making it all better. Anniewood's the calling, catch us when we're falling. With every beat, every word, a revolution's heard from the world's every corner. We're getting stronger, stronger. Anniewood's gonna save the world, yeah. When everything's burning, their voices keep returning, bringing us together, making it all better. Anniewood's the calling, catch us when we're falling.
Oh, Randy, how did you feel about today's episode? Was it good? Did you like it? Did you like it outside? Did you like it like a puppuccino? Puppuccino? Did you like a puppuccino? Did you like a puppuccino?